Okay, this afternoon we're going to work on not running through the door until she's invited. So I do this with all of the dogs that come in for training. And what I want her to do is to just have some respect for this doorway and not just push through when I open it. So you see that she wants to push through when I open it. So I've got her collar set to a 10. And that's generally good enough for whatever I'm working on with her, but it may need to go up a little bit higher. So never ever be afraid to go up on your levels. We're never going to go high enough to really upset her. We're just going to go high enough to make sure that it overcomes the distraction. So it's a little bit hard to do with holding a camera, but I'm going to try and show you how to do this. Oh, I'm missing a step here. So I'm going to put a short leash on her. And good girl. That is just going to help me if she does make a mistake. So I've just got a short leash on, and I'm going to put that on the ground, and then I'm going to step on it. So that if she does go through the door, I can stop her just by doing that. So I would step on this even if I wasn't holding a camera, by the way. So I'm going to open the door with my foot, and if she starts to move through it, I'm going to hold down the button. So I'm holding down the button. You can see that her reaction is just to stop going forward. Good girl. All right, good girl. Good. Excellent. And she can have a treat for that decision that she made. All right, good girl. And I'm going to open the door again. Excellent. Good girl. So right now the door is wide open. Very good. You can see her looking through the door. But she's staying put. Excellent. Okay, come on, Winnie. And then I can release her to go out. So, do that with the door. She's had the most basic work done with it. Yes, good girl. Yeah, good. She's had the most basic work done with it, which is why she didn't just run and shoot out that door. But she did make a tiny little effort. Good girl. All right, and now I'm going to take the leash off of her. Okay. And we're just going to work on some recalls. Oh, she's going to go potty probably. Good girl. Yeah. You can see how upset she is. She gets a few minutes to do this and potty and stretch out a little bit. All right, come on, Winnie. Atta girl. All right, so I still have her collar on a 10. This is the best part of the day. Good girl. Winnie. Yes! Good girl. Winnie. So I want her to come all the way to me. So I'm going to give her a little tap. Winnie. Good. 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 Winnie. Give her another tap there. Each time I say her name, I'm pushing a button. Winnie. Yes. Good girl. That a girl. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Good girl. Good. Okay. That a girl. Come on. That a girl. And what I'm going to try and do is show you the timing on my button here. So the front of the remote, you can see, is my level here. The level is adjusted with this dial on top, so I can move it however I want it to go. So I want it to be around a 10. The primary buttons that we're using are going to be this black button here, and that is going to send a signal at whatever number is in this window. The red button is a boost. That is going to send a signal at 5 higher than the number in the window. So that's going to jump it. If I use a boost, it's going to jump it to 15. This button here is vibration only on the collar. So I almost never use that one. So we're going to be using primarily index finger, middle finger. Okay? So I will try to hold my transmitter up when I'm pushing the button so that you can see, number 1, which button I'm using, number 2, what level I'm on, and number 3, how long I'm holding the button down. So what you're looking for is the little red light under here. There's going to be a green light that blinks, but when the red light turns on, that means I am pushing a button, and you can see how long I'm holding that button down. So I'm looking at the dog. I'm not going to be looking at my camera, so I hope that I can keep the transmitter in the frame so that you can see that timing. I just want to turn. I've got the sun in my eyes. I'm going to be able to see her. There we go. That's better. Winnie! So I'm on a 10. See, I'm holding the button down, and she's just looking at me with a little bit of interest. So now I'm going to say Winnie, and that's a 15. And again, just a little bit of interest. Winnie, holding it down. Yes, good girl. Excellent. That a girl. Good. And I want her to come straight to me, so she made a little, she didn't come straight at me. And obviously the timing on this is not right because I'm trying to talk to you and explain it to you. So what I would do is when she cut over here, I would have repressed the button, recalled her again. But because we're demonstrating here, my timing's not great. So I'm going to try and do the whole sequence without explaining what I'm doing and just letting you see what's happening with my transmitter. Winnie, here. Good, that's a girl. Good girl. Winnie. That's it. Good. Yes. Sit. Excellent. So I want her to come close enough that I can touch her. And I am using treats right now. Every single time she makes it back to me, she gets a little cookie. Good girl. A little bit of praise. Because I want her to be making an effort to get here. Not just because I'm prompting her with my collar, but also because there's a good reason, which is praise and a little treat. All right. We'll try that again. Excellent. Good girl. That's nice. Yes. Good girl. That pinch collar is a little bit itchy because it is unsnug, so she's feeling the little legs. Good girl. Winnie. So I give her a few seconds there to respond. Winnie. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Good girl. Good. Winnie. Yeah, good girl. There you go. Sit. Excellent. That's a girl. Okay, come on. Good girl. So there I think you could really see the timing on that. And what I'm doing in this exercise today is I'm just letting her get a little bit distracted, and then I'm calling her so that I can get an opportunity to communicate with her. Winnie. Winnie. Yes, good girl. Yes. Good. So the 15 is actually working better than the 10, as you can see. Good. That a girl. That a girl. Winnie, I didn't use any pressure there. Good girl. All right. Good. I meant to put my transmitter up, but I didn't. But I didn't give any pressure there. She responded just on her own. Winnie. Yes, good girl. Oh, yes, good girl. Very good. Okay. Oh, she's chomping me when she takes that treat. She's just putting a little pinch on my finger. Come on. Good. Okay. Try chewing those cookies. Yeah. Come on. Come on, good girl. Winnie. Yes, good girl. Excellent. Sit. Good, easy, good. Okay. Good girl. Okay. Hey, Missy. Will you come out here and help me? Okay, I'm going to have Donna come out. And we're going to let Winnie see her. And I obviously don't want her to jump, so we're going to look at that. If she jumps, I will try to show you the levels again. So we're still on a 10. All right, walk right out here, please.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, so that's on a 15. I'll turn her up a little bit. Come on, walk towards me. So I've turned her up a little bit because that 15 did not do anything. Good. Well, and it maybe did more than I thought because she's not jumping anymore, but all right, that's good right there. Perfect. Good. Come on, Winnie. Yes. Good girl. Oh, that's a girl. Good. All right, so I suspected that 15 probably did help. It just wasn't terribly dramatic that she stopped jumping now, and then this behavior here where she comes up and lays down is actually perfect. A sit or a lay down tells me, good girl, that she understood what that pressure was for. And so she jumped up twice, and then she didn't jump anymore, but her attitude remained the same, meaning she was happy. She wasn't worried or nervous or anything else like that. So that's an example for you of how to deal with any kind of jumping. I would also probably have a leash on her, except that we just kind of spur of the moment decided to do that. But if you were walking her down the street or something, you'd have a leash on her, so you would have a secondary means of preventing her jumping. But I just correct the feet going up in the air. I don't say anything to the dog. This is important. I say nothing to the dog. I let my collar do all the work. And I was primarily using the boost there. And then walk up that way, please. Just walk up there and let's see if we get a little movement if she responds to that. Good. Now come back towards me. Good. Walk right by her. Super. Good girl. And so I want to actually reward this little bit of a calm state of mind, which is why I'm giving her treats for that, is for that decision that she made to not be jumpy. I'm going to go over and pet her on her head. Just pet her. Yes, what a good girl.
You're a good girl.
That's
She's
awesome.
soft.
She is soft.
You are very soft.
That's very good. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn my camera off. We're going to walk her around a little bit, do some more little recalls with her, but I think you can see how she's doing and that she's coming along beautifully. No problems. Very, very happy with her.